while you sleep in a row of dandelion. The world is not your monster, so motherfucker, just stop your crying, lying to yourself. You ain't made no shelter come. That picket fence is a stick, and your wife comes from her car. So she's working many jobs, some of like the metaphor. Find some shit to occupy. You just one of 99. Got your game on your couch, bag of lace in your mouth, and appetite is left over. Your girl is eating out. 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 She's eating out. You should know that your girl is eating out. Hey, hey, she's eating out. She's eating out. She's eating out. She's eating out. Hey, hey, she's eating out. She's eating out. She's eating out. She's eating out. Yeah, yeah, she's eating out. She's eating out. She's eating out. She's eating out. Hey, hey, you should know that your girl is eating out. Yeah, she was so motivated. Playfully, she set the table. Said she wanted to taste the taste. I made herself a gracious table. She said she called me later. I said no, call you soon. I sucked herself as booty groovy. Hit the fish, she shared a menu. Appetizers didn't do it. Her taste buds were overfluid. She finished every cue and turned up the bowl in the juices. Oh man, is that your girl? Yeah. I'm a hip-hop incumbent, daughter of a son of a bastard, hapless and hazardous queen of disastrous lyrical banter, cause hip-hop matters to us, like the legacies that were handed to us, entrusted to move bodies no different than Harriet Tub. From boom bap I captured a buzz, fell in love with the snare and the drum. Under the spell of the twos and the ones, the mic is life, arteries and blood. So when push comes to shove, who owns hip-hop matters me none. Honor my power and my prowess, leave every crowd awestruck and stunned. So done with silly conversations, it's a waste of my lung capacity. Trying to build across continents, shift the weight of blatant disparity. Make love from every melody, exchange dap and dope verses. First headphone rehearsals, rip every stage like a bitch with a bone to pick my battles with the precision of a Grinch. Holding grudge, threatening a needle. Power to the people's idle speech unless we empower our weakest. So every rhyme I make's a statement to leave a take. I ain't for preaching. Ask the key, I'll turn your speaker into a Black Power mixtape sequel. So Suki came and we toured together, and it was awesome. And then I guess the following summer, Suki invited me to come to her in Germany, along with an MC and a DJ from South Africa named DJ Doo-Wop and Lex LaFoy. And we collectively embarked on a tour called Purple Velvet International Female Hip Hop Tour. And through the tour was entirely, every act on the tour was either woman-led hip hop trio or group or trans-led. So at any given time, we represented at least 3 continents through our travels, and it was pretty awesome. We toured throughout Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, and over the course of like a month and a half. So that was my first time actually playing music outside of the United States. Every night we had a crowd of at least 500 to 700 people at minimum, and most often it was a German-speaking crowd, a crowd that spoke German as their first language. So, but to see them, all of us gathering and supporting each other around this language of hip-hop was pretty awesome. And to also be amongst this community of women whose politics and aligned with their music and thereby aligned with my music was really eye-opening and inspiring and a serious point of growth for me. Once you do something like that, it's hard to go back to just playing music in North Carolina. So it's kind of like a dragon I've been chasing ever since then.
Yeah. Ja.
Wunderschönen guten Abend.
Hallo SO36, wie geht's euch, Leute?
Leute, es ist Mittwochabend, ja? Können wir noch mal kurz... Ich hoffe sehr, dass ihr alle noch eure U-Bahn bekommt. Und dass eure Fahrräder noch stehen, die vor euch standen. Viele seid gut, viele seid beruhigt, viele sagen Hut auf miteinander und das Wissen wandert. Den Teamsport, Highfly, Tiefgang, alle sind anders, wir feiern Vielfalt, wir sind Hippies, Punks, Hedonisten, Zecken und Queer. Theorie, Fix, Max und Waffe, ein verlässliches Wir, bringt deine Wünsche und Ideen ein, alles ist verhandelbar, das kann ein guter Weg sein, support your local Antifa. Leider sind wir auch ein bisschen dogmatisch, wir wissen wie die Welt geht, lernen die Vokabeln, Kollektiv, Bündnis, Struktur, Utopie und Plenum, Klassenkampf, direkte Aktion, Mobi und Demo, wir lehnen Leistungsdruck ab, doch haben riesige Ansprüche. Wie soll die Gesellschaft an diesen Widerspruch anknüpfen? Auch wenn die Szene ein bisschen schräg drauf ist, schlägt mein Herz ganz sicher ins Aus.
À gauche, mon cœur va toujours à gauche. Pour toujours, il va à gauche. Mon cœur va à gauche. Et partisano, mon cœur battra toujours à gauche. Il va à gauche, mon cœur va à gauche.
All the taboos secreted, the sweetest to tease me. Disarmament, cause no harm is meant. Just the truth that sleeps beneath the darkest tent. And the punishment is ironically freedom to be me. Yeah, freedom to be me. Berlin, freedom to be me. Yeah, everyone, let's do it. Yeah, come on. It's like a biblical time. Berlin, make your body wide. Yeah, it's like a biblical time. Berlin, make your body wide. Yeah, it's like a biblical time. Come on, make your body wide. Yeah, it's like a biblical time. Yeah, her eyes are open, senses taken in her own flavors, taste the taste and keep laying. She leaves through the scoopers coming home to the throat. Do the joking, never quoted. She got it, though she know it. And Dolan has to know it's no matter the low. Niggas found the brown goes overflowing with the even lesbos from homophobic. Now I gotta do back to show slightly too. Stone home, Tesla, red, double mission with convicts, exhibition. Murderless woman is interrogating capitalism. Her skins are swimming for singing, so keep the chorus simple. It's like a jungle time. Berlin, make your body wide. Yeah, it's like a jungle time. Come on, make your body wide.
Und das sind jetzt mit Ruhe. Das gibt es da aus dem Spiel, denn dieses Wackergetue wird gesagt, zu viel, immer diese Dreiervorschläge. Ich kann es nicht mehr hören, als über Sex unterlässt, würde ich einfach stören. Das Prinzip vom Mittwoch ist ja echt ein gutes Ding, aber kriegt man das nicht aufhören ohne Diskriminierung hin? Ja, bewundere ich die vielen Leute, die hier nicht mehr machen, trotzdem kann ich lieber euren Motherfucker statt die Lachen. Wenn ich die Musik kommt, dann will ich nicht queer sein, weil der Timo und Geschmacksfakten nicht. Diskriminierungsfreier Rap, deswegen der Hit, antisexistische Battles, da heißt es nicht Shit. Ich glaube, ich mach mich vom Acker, der mich ja nicht geklappert. Und das ewige Packer von diesen Taschen, diesen Matsch und Mackern, die glauben, ich tue das ist ewig. Frauen, Sex, hat jetzt Schluss damit. Deswegen wird wieder Rap. Bleib ich tolerant und halt der Respekt. Bleib ich tolerant und halt der Respekt.
Welcome to my imagination. Your reservation is there waiting for you on the seat, impatient. Step into my latency, a world of full creation. I glow with illumination when I make it. I make, I do, I ace it. Don't wanna see you fake it. I like my passion naked. No strings attached, tape it. This finger stay vacant. Till my money's aching. This labor, I don't label it. My best, I gave it. Honey base. This is so snazzy, make you wanna taste. They call me honey base. This is so snazzy, make you wanna taste. They call me honey base. They call me.
Dans notre de base, ça démarra de l'ours. Les pérés des rois feront leur apparition. Joe Amancha, établira de façon à glorifier la culture Jola. Ne les touche pas, ils sont tellement forts, tellement beaux, tellement fiers de
video, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of that. But it was pretty amazing to be on the stage every night with up to like 10 female MCs, all different gender identities, and all different colors, and all different styles and types of rhymers and different skill levels. So yeah, we did that for a month and a half, and then I came back home, and since then I've been back to Germany probably 2 or 3 times to tour and to tour with Suki, to teach workshops about hip hop. And I do really credit this experience, this German experience, with sparking my interest in international hip hop and also the internationality of what black people export, black people from the United States export to the world. And I really do believe that black art and black creativity is one of America's biggest exports. And to see it, see hip hop interpreted around the world is really an awesome thing. So, so after that, I still had this bug to itch because I wanted to keep traveling and keep performing. And so then I pursued this program called Next Level, which is a partnership between the State Department, the U.S. Embassy, and UNC Chapel Hill's Music Department in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And their basic premise is to use hip hop as a form of conflict resolution or as cultural diplomacy in all these different countries around the world. I particularly applied to go to Serbia. I can't tell you why. I have no particular reason I chose Serbia. I just wanted to go somewhere that I knew little about, or somewhere where I didn't, that I knew that I would come back a changed person, basically. So every place that Next Level sends folks to includes a team of 4 people who teach different elements of hip hop. My job was to teach hip hop lyricism. Show you our team here. So this is the team I rolled with down to Serbia. This is Diamond D, who is a legendary hip hop producer. He's produced stuff for Fugees, he's produced stuff for Tribe Called Quest, he's produced stuff for Nas. Googling. This is the cat here with his looking tough right here is DJ B Money. He's from Colorado, just ones and twos kind of DJ. He taught turntablism for kids in Serbia. Next to him is Pop Master Fable, who's a legendary hip hop break dancer, pop locker. He does all that stuff like that. And then the cute one is me. So we were in Belgrade, Serbia for 2 weeks teaching these individual classes. So students signed up for whatever skill they wanted to pursue. I had 7 to 10 students every day over 2 weeks who came to learn hip hop lyricism. They spoke English pretty well, but they wrote in their native tongue, and they wrote in Serbian quite often. There was one MC who really wanted to write in English, but when she wrote in English, it sucked, and her skill level just dropped because she wasn't writing. She was more concerned about getting it right as opposed to talking from her heart, and so I encouraged her to write in her native tongue, and she ended up writing some really cool stuff. So that experience, it culminated in a big performance at this community center in the heart of Belgrade, and it was just, I don't know, it was an awesome, feel-good experience to know that, there was this belief that we were teaching them something, but what I realized is that you were just going and checking out how other people do hip-hop. And that was rewarding to me. So I just want to show you a little bit of this video that talked where this dancer who was a part of the program talks a little bit about Serbian hip hop and what it means to him and what the scene is like in Serbia.
is Angelo. I'm 31 years old. I'm a b-boy. I'm in dancing like almost 14 years, and I'm just trying like to spread a real hip-hop culture here in Serbia and the whole Balkan region. Hip-hop in Serbia, it's small, but I think that now like the quality is better because of internet and traveling. When I remember when we was like kids, we just had like videotapes and nothing else. The Next Level is a really nice project that happened here in Serbia, and I'm so happy because to work, to have a really nice workshops and to have like workshops with Fable and the legends also like Diamond D and Shirley and B Money also. So it was a really good thing for the people here to finally learn some really good stuff. This is the real thing.
That was Next Level Serbia. And actually, Next Level, this was Next Level 2.0. Next Level is now at Next Level 5.0, and have sent hip-hop crews to almost 20 countries now. Zimbabwe, Bosnia, Senegal, El Salvador, Honduras, Tanzania, Thailand, Uganda, Algeria, Tunisia, Croatia, Colombia, Myanmar, Egypt, Morocco, and Vietnam as of this particular season. So I don't, cultural diplomacy is an interesting term because part of, a small part of me was concerned that I was going to be policed in what, I talked about, because if you are in another country and have the opportunity to share intimate details about the black experience in the South, or the experience of being a queer woman, or, this was before the days of Trump, but, talk about, racism in the South, or your experiences like that, you don't want to be policed or silenced in that. So one of my concerns was that doing this program through the U.S. Embassy might require that we be muzzled in some way, and I didn't run into that experience at all. We had no overseers, if you will. Nobody was watching over us. We basically hung out with the kids and went to the park after class and freestyled, and it was like 2 weeks of just being immersed in hip-hop with people who didn't speak the same language as you. And if you have an interest in using your talents as an artist to facilitate relationships in this way, I think U.S. Embassy has a lot of different programs that do that, not just Next Level. Next Level is particularly hip-hop, but there are other programs that they have that do something similar to that. So, the moral of the story is travel. The moral of the story is use what you know, what you have skill-wise and creatively to disavow these imaginary boundaries that are meant to keep us apart. I think I would not be the artist I am if I have not had the opportunity to interact with artists of different cultures who have a different experience with hip hop or with any art form than I do. So yeah, that's all I got. I can open up to some questions now, if y'all have any.